Today we're taking a look at the history, of course, of Juneteenth and how you can celebrate this holiday. And we're starting with the Freedom Walk here in Galveston.
Yeah, so that Freedom Walk traces the news of freedom as it traveled through Galveston. It all started at Pier 21, the port of Galveston, then coming here to the Juneteenth marker and mural. After that, to the U.S. Customs House, then to Reedy Chapel, and finally to Ashton Villa.
And Mel Cappen's joining us live at that very first stop. That's Pier 21. Hi, Mel.
Hey guys, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful day here in Galveston, a wonderful weekend to be celebrating Juneteenth. And as you said, we're here. This is Pier 21, and it is a really significant place in the history of Juneteenth. Now, of course, Juneteenth was the day that slaves in the South found out that they were free. It did take some time for them to get the news, but here at Pier 21, 2,000 federal soldiers arrived to make the announcement and travel through town. Now, this is the first stop. There's an app that you can get. You can download it at visitgalveston.com, and you can use the app to guide you through all the different walks. Of course, Courtney and Derek were talking about the different stops along the way. This is the first stop, and a really powerful, it's just a little plaque, but this is a powerful remembrance to the slaves that were stolen, taken from their homes in Africa, put on boats and brought to foreign lands away from their families. I mean, just that alone is a really, really horrible thing to think about. But this middle passage that this marker talks about is the journey that these people had to do in the slave ships where they traveled across the Atlantic Ocean to get to the Americas. And of course, Galveston was one of the ports that brought in slaves into the United States. And by 1860, there were a third of the population in Galveston were people who were living under slavery. And it's why a day like Juneteenth is so important to celebrate. And I really, honestly, I recommend getting the app and doing this tour and learning more about the history of Galveston, because, you know, when we know better, we do better. And sometimes history is not the nicest thing to look into. There's a lot of sad moments, but from that, we can move forward and grow together as humans on Earth and be strong. Guys, I think that's a really beautiful thing about looking into history and just getting through the gritty bits, and then we can have these beautiful celebrations like Juneteenth, where we are celebrating freedom, and that, you know, is what it is about today.
Mel Camp, that is so perfectly stated. We already liked you, but now we like you even more, and we'll be checking in with you a little later on in today's special edition of Houston Life. Thanks.
It's really great to see that app as well.